Welcome to the Wreck and Roy's RC channel. Well, I don't always do RC, I kind of do work too. What I do for work is concrete, sidewalks, curbs, gutters. And today, we do stuff like this down here. So this is a new apartment complex going up. We didn't do the parking garage, but just everything around it. The parking garage would have been a hell of a building. Look at that thing. It's huge. So what I'm doing today is got all this sidewalk. It's really wide. It's over 10 feet wide. And looks like every 12 feet we put an expansion joint like that, which is like a piece of felt we stick in the concrete as we're pouring, and that kind of controls cracks, or kind of tries to get the concrete to crack at that spot. And then as you see these other lines all the way down this thing, you see these lines. They're more crack control and also kind of a decorative thing, and also kind of a code thing. Sidewalk over 7 feet in this county has to be saw cut linear, which is the length of this. And then we, for a decorative thing, are cross cutting it every 4 feet. There's a big joint, and there's a 4 foot, and there's 4 foot, there's expansion joint, and there's 4 foot. Just more cracks to step on to break your mama's back. So here, when we pour this big wide stuff, they kind of pour it in sections. I don't know if you can see the different colors. It's just because the concrete was poured at different times, it's got different colors. It's, for different stages of the curing of the concrete. This concrete will eventually just be kind of white like that stuff across the street. Which there's another huge apartment complex. We might have done that too. I can't remember. We do so much of this stuff. So today, I'm going to explain to you. I'm going to do some of these saw cuts. These lines get put in with a concrete cutting saw. So we come out here and we snap a chalk line, which is, see the chalk line snapped right there, and right there, and right in there. These are all chalk lined. This is all freshly poured concrete within the last few days. So I gotta cut all these. And then I've already cut these. So this is already cut. And those cuts are like an inch deep or something like that. And it just tries to keep the concrete cracks happening in these lines that I've cut. So starting down here today at the entryway to this parking garage, and I'm going to cut all these lines that are snapped out. So what I'm using to cut this stuff is this thing, which is a great little machine. We've had it for years and years and years. It is a beast. It cuts really nice and straight. I got a little generator to run the vacuum. See if I got a vacuum hose, goes to the saw, collects all the dust, which makes cleanup a snap. That vacuum cleaner right there sucks all the dust in. It's got the HEPA filter system, blah blah blah. Because when you're cutting around all these people that live in these places, if I didn't use that vacuum, it'd be a real dusty mess, and I'd have a lot of stuff to sweep up. So as you see, got the vacuum hose hooked right to the saw. saw works great. It just makes cleanup really easy. So let me pause this, make a couple cuts, and I'll show you what I mean. Alright guys, I just finished cutting that little slab. I think it took, I'll say, about 20 minutes to do these cuts. 15-20 minutes. Now they're lined up. See, there it goes. Continues all the way to the driveway, which is where the cars will drive in. They didn't want that cut up for some reason. And it cuts up. I did my cross cuts. Can only get so close to the wall. And I didn't want to get near that red power box. Made it past the, looks like there's going to be a light or something here. Something's going to be here. And right to the curb. That's how the soft cut saw works. And look at the mess I got. Look at the mess I got to clean up. There's zero dust. This vacuum is awesome. All the dust that I chopped up right here in this little bag. That's it. By the time I'm done today, that'll probably be 50 pounds worth of dust. Good little setup. I like this. I like the vacuum cleaner is awesome. The soft cut saw. It's a super God dang it, what's the word? I don't know. Anyways, soft cut saw only takes soft cut blades. Everything you gotta use soft cut. Everything proprietary. That's the word I was looking for. The blade that's on here, very little 10-inch saw blade. Oops. Diamond saw blade. You gotta give it a little break-in time. We get our blades custom made because this old saw is pretty old, 15, 20 years old maybe. We've had it for a long time, since new I think. Yeah, so anyways, that's the saw cutting. There's your marks. And that's supposed to be making people think, oh, pretty sidewalk. Such a pretty sidewalk. Or give you a reason to sing that song, step on a crack, you'll break your mama's back. So don't go stepping on the cracks and breaking your mama's back. Alright guys, I got some more cutting to do. Rack 'em Roy, signing out.